Hey folks, my name is Banjo Guy Ollie.
And I'm Simon. No, come on, just do it, come on.
Anyway, in this video I want...
Ridiculous. I hate you.
So my name is Banjo Guy Ollie, and today I want to show you how to upload your music to most major streaming platforms using SOUNDROP. SOUNDROP is a distribution service that will allow you to put your music on places like Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, Deezer, Pandora. They have actually open market in Asia as well, and they'll allow you to put your music on Instagram and Facebook stories as well, which is very, very handy. So we'll head to soundrop.com. If you haven't created an account, you can sign up there. It's free. And then once you're all ready to go, let's log in. So this is here your dashboard. You have access to various stuff. The one important one here is your assets section. This is where you can check all the albums you've created and create new ones. So we're going to click on this big blue button here that says action. We can create a new album there. So the process is the same whether you want to create an entire album or just a single. So in this case we're going to upload a single, but it's exactly the same process. We create an album that will hold that single. So we need a cover image for this. Here I have a cover image handy. Let's upload that. There's a few restrictions and things you have to keep in mind, so make sure you read all this. I will let you read it yourselves. Next, we need to select the language we're going to enter all our data in this case, English, and the release title. So this is the athletic theme from Super Mario World. Is this a compilation of various artists? No. We need to enter our artist name here, so it's Banjo Guy Ollie. What genre is it? Well, that's something I struggle a lot with my music, but it's specific to my music. In general, this is folk music because these are folk instruments I use. So I select that, and usually I would select alternative because I don't know. It's alternative. Copyright, this is really important. So 2020 Banjo Guy Ollie. We need to enter that here and here. Is this previously released? No. Am I on a record label? Absolutely not. Let's click next. Next is the tracks that are in your album. So in this case, there's only one track. It's a single. We can either if you're entering a whole album and you've entered singles, you can actually compile them in a new album that has all these singles inside. So you can actually select all the assets you've entered previously. In this case, we need to upload a new track. Let's click on that. And here it is, track 1. We can drag and drop our music right in there. Once we're all uploaded, we can add language for the lyrics. There's no lyrics in this, but this is an instrumental, so we're going to select that here. Track title, athletic theme from Super Mario World. I saved you my bad typing. Title version, this doesn't quite apply here. Do I already have an ISRC? Do I already have an ISRC code? No. They'll generate one for us once everything is approved. Does it have explicit lyrics? I don't think so. Now, the next part is very important. You're asked if the track is an original song, something you've written yourself, a cover song, or a public domain song. So in this case, it's a cover song. That's really important because you will need a license from the right holders. There's a mechanical license that's required. They will handle all that, but there's a fee for it. And here, automated claiming on Facebook and Instagram. If applicable, I always check that. It just makes sure that your stuff is on Instagram and Facebook stories as well, which is really handy. You really want that. We're all done here. Let's click on next. Next is the publishing section. So this is where we need to enter all the details of the track, the names, the composer, and things like that. So here, original composition song title. So if you're not sure what the original song title is, you can find information on the internet. I would recommend VGMDB because you'll also find the official commercial release for that track or for that album, which you might want to enter afterwards. So in this case, we already know athletic theme, BGM, original recording artist, Koji Kondo, original author, Koji. Source album title, in this case I'm just gonna enter Super Mario World. Source material, it's a video game. Next, you can enter the URL to the original material if you have it. I like to enter the VGMDB album that I found there, and here you can enter anything to identify the original piece. So here I like to enter the catalog number and the track and disc number if there's multiple discs. This is all done. Let's click on save. Next is the revenue split. So if there's more than one artist on the video, if you collaborated with somebody else and you want to enter that, you can do it here. In this case I haven't, but I'm gonna do it anyway, just to show you. So here we click on new splits, pay name, so Ro Hanu Ganti, hello Ro. Pay email, so Ro at email.email, and what share you agreed. So this is where the revenue split will come in. Let's just say he played a small solo of, I don't know, 10 seconds over 2 minutes cover, and we agreed on a 25% share or something like that. This is when you enter it. You press save. I'm not going to do that here, but this is how you do it. Once you're all happy with that, click on next. You review all your information, including that the sound is correct. This is really important, and I've made that mistake before, so make sure you check. Anyway, I'm happy with that. We're gonna approve. So this is saved now in SOUNDROP. Last step is distribute to all the platforms. So here we can specify whether we want to release as soon as possible or on a specified date. I usually click as soon as possible. I leave everything by default. Distribute worldwide, yes, and select all the platform you want to distribute on, and I recommend selecting all. There's no reason not to have your music on pretty much everything, including Facebook and Instagram. If you've set your release on a specific date, you can actually just do a pre-order option. We're not going to do that here. And lastly, we need to pay the fee to distribute this music, to acquire the mechanical license to distribute the music onto all these platforms. So I'm going to enter all my details here. You don't need to see any of that. So that's everything filled. Let's click on purchase. Last few clicks, we need to tick these boxes to confirm that we've legally acquired the license. We've just done that, and opt in for monetization. Let's click lock and release. And that's it, folks. This is how you distribute your music to all these platforms using SOUNDROP. It can take a few days to a few weeks depending on how hard the license is to obtain, but they will get back to you whenever it's done. And if there's any mistake in your release, they will let you know really quickly. So shout out to the support team, because I've messed up a few times and they've been incredibly helpful. I hope this was interesting, and thank you very much for watching, folks.
Hey Baldi, I just took a in your shoes, buddy.